last podcast, we talked briefly about a character from ReZero being censored. Well, it turns out it is actually two characters. So ReZero anime character designer confirms Liliana and Capella are censored in season 3 due to international standards. Quote, the field is doing its best to deliver the best possible product under the many restrictions. So the upcoming third season of ReZero has been forced to censor the original designs of two new female characters, Liliana and Capella, in order for it to air in international markets.
So for clarification, do they mean like at the source, or is it just outside of Japan?
No, at the source. This is exactly what I've been talking about. Okay. They are censoring things in the production stage so that it isn't a censorship locally. It is a censorship at the source.
Yeah.
So Liliana is a petite 22-year-old bard who, upon crossing paths with Subaru and his crew, finds herself fighting alongside them in their battle against the villainous Sin archbishops. In service of her profession as a traveling performer, Liliana's standard outfit consists of a small black bikini underneath a sheer cloth wrap, and flowing harem pants, all of which combines to leave her with a general appearance reminiscent of a Middle Eastern belly dancer. Meanwhile, Capella could not be any more the opposite. The lust representative of the Sin archbishops, Capella is shown to be an absolute terror of an existence. Her brash and selfish nature, as well as her propensity for treating humans as little more than bags of meat with which to play with, making her a pariah among her fellow team members. To this end, wearing little more than a bikini, thigh-high leggings, and extremely short hot pants with a whale tail to boot.
Man, she's got balls.
Yep. Unfortunately, both women have been covered up. Said changes were first discovered on the trailer for ReZero's third season, viewable here. Therein, rather than her bikini, Liliana is shown to be wearing a more sporty variant consisting of a sports bra and gym spandex. Her pants are also no longer sheer. Capella received a similar treatment, her original purple bikini top instead being replaced with a more sports bra-esque top featuring a small chest window.
That looks like it's been 4 kids for sure. Like
right? Curious as to the reason behind these changes. Let me ask you real quick. Did Angelwoman or Lady Devilmon get censored for 4 kids?
I don't actually know.
I don't think they did, right? Just like real quick, Lady Devimon. Let me just pull that up real quick. Oh, I guess she's significantly less lusty.
I can tell you this: the Try movies are absolutely uncensored.
For some reason, my internet is slow.
Now, season 6 is censored with like Lilithmon, which rip in peace. Those Lilith titties.
Holy shit! Some of these cosplayers. Oh my god. Hold on.
Did they work at Erotic Land?
I'm just trying to open this in a new tab. Okay, so here we got. Like we're entering an era that is effectively worse than 4 kids. Wow, the smallest images known to man are about to grace your presence here. There's our Lady Devimon. That doesn't. You can't hardly even tell. Let me go to the next one. All right, there's our Angelwoman. I mean, they didn't censor that shit.
Zoom in and enhance.
Yeah, but this isn't from season 1 either, so I don't know.
All right.
It's hard
Fine.
to tell.
Curious as to the reason behind these changes, in response to his sharing of a promotional illustration on Twitter to celebrate the trailer's release, fans pressed the aforementioned Sagawa as to whether or not he could provide any insight on the production team's decision. In turn, the character designer sadly confirmed, quote, "It's not limited to ReZero. But in order to reach as many people as possible, each country has its own broadcasting code. And in order to reach as many people as possible, the field is doing its best to deliver the best possible product under the many restrictions."
In other words, we have to...
lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
Right?
We have to capitulate
We have to
that.
reduce the most oppressive regime in order to be accepted everywhere.
Yeah, so now we're going to have to cover up her shoulders and, put, what are they called? The burqas on her or something?
Hijabs.
Hijabs, yeah.
Yeah. So, to this statement, the title of the article we just read, quote, "International standards. You mean the West standards? Under the many restrictions. What restrictions? Is there some kind of anime code authority?
This is even airing on TV. Like, what?
Anime will die if you don't give Western Puritans the middle finger. Fuck the West woke colonialism." Also, Raging Golden Eagle said, "The ReZero anime character designer sure has a lot of excuses for why they had to censor down to global standards. Meanwhile, looking through random anime airing next season and seeing designs like this, which are apparently fine for global standards."
And then Crunchyroll's going to see that it's, you're right, we'll censor that too next. No, no.
All right, so here's what they're doing in penance for censoring the lolly character.
Dora 1.
So this was season 1. Season 2, they nerfed her.
Are you kidding
what?
me?
Oh, what?
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 And Dora 3. Oh.
Yeah, so apparently Amelia's tits just keep getting bigger, which I think makes sense because you wouldn't buy that he'd choose Amelia over Rem unless they they continually got bigger. See, they didn't need him in season 2 because Rem wasn't there. All right.